What's up, YouTube? This is, yes, King Daddy DMAC, the one and only, here for Wilechase's guest narration week. I believe I'm the last one, but nonetheless, we have a battle here, 5th gen, Wilechase versus Map Crimson Cobra. Pretty epic match. It's going to start off with the Blaziken, and Chase is going to have the Metagross. Not a really good matchup, so Chase is going to go for the safe switch into something that can hopefully resist the fire type. And for this, he has the Chomp, and the Chomp is going to take this Blaze Kick very nicely. And I guess assuming that he would be maybe scarfed, he knows that the Chomp will still outspeed him even after that speed boost. So then he makes a switch into something that would probably resist the Earthquake, but Chase makes a very nice play and goes for the Toxic, hitting his switching. And I guess it's pretty safe to say that that Chomp probably is choice scarfed, or at least choiced of some sort, being that he's carrying that Toxic move. Now this time he switches into his Boltros, and right here, he's going to be faster regardless. I'm guessing he's probably spexed of some sort, and he's going to go for the typical Wilechase move right here and hit it with the U-turn for some pretty, for super effective damage, but it doesn't do too much, so he probably doesn't have much of an attack investment in this guy. Then go into that Metagross, and my guess is that he will be able to probably pick off this oh so annoying poke after that toxic damage. So let's see. Yep, and does he have the bullet punch? Yes. So very, very well played in taking out that guy. Wilechase usually doesn't play too defensively, so he probably had nothing for that poke. And then at this point, it sucks he never got his stealth rocks off. I'm assuming this was his rocker. But I guess just nothing really safe to switch into. He probably could have gone into that Chomp again, but I guess he didn't really see the point at that point, so just went for the safe bullet punch to get some type of damage in. Then Crimson goes for that Sky Uppercut, and it does a really nice chunk. It is stab, but that Manphy definitely doesn't have any type of defensive investment, but is able to take him straight away out with that Surf, and he is orbed, so that did kind of put him in a spot where he's not going to be able to probably pull off any type of sweep with the Manaphy later. Goes into his, what's this guy, Tracheon, something like that, and is Stone fighting, gonna force the switch there, and wow, well played. Goes into a Weezing, and that Weezing is just going to be able to take up any move so very nicely and force Wild to chase. Force Wild to switch. And let's see what Wild decides to go into. And assuming the Weezing probably go from, I don't know, maybe a Willow or something like that, but he goes straight for the Fire Blast. And Weezing's pretty cool. He's got that new move, I gather, this gen that will, I think, attack and be similar to like Haze at the same time, so it makes for a very good wall, possibly. Fortunately, he does miss the Fire Blast, so even though that first hit wouldn't have taken him out, or, you know, obviously it's a 2-hit KO, he'll be able to freely take him out with that Thunderbolt. So goodbye, Weezing. Very lucky so far. Then he goes into Sableye, who also has a very cool new Dream World ability, has that what is it, something heart, Mischievous Heart, where the non-attacking moves go first. So he goes for the Confuse Ray or whatnot. Wild doesn't get confused, and he's able to freaking Thunderbolt and get the pair hack, so that really sucks. But fortunately, that Mischievous Heart still should make him go first every turn. So I guess the Paralyze, as long as he doesn't get the pair hacks, he should be fine. And Wilechase doesn't get confused again. Wow, so far very lucky, and it will be a 2-hit KO for him, so he's gonna have to hope that Wild hits himself. Goes for the Recover again, and not to mention the confusion's gonna run out soon. So let's see, and oh, finally he hits himself, but it doesn't take him out, so it doesn't look like he's even running a you know, like a naive nature or something. He's running probably a minus attack nature, which is kind of surprising with that U-turn. But anyway, he is able to hit himself again and take him out. Either way, the Willow would have finished him off. So now he is looking good with that Sableye. Goes to a Shaman, and a regular Shaman. Kind of surprising he didn't choose the Skyman. But it looks like he has a pretty good check for him. And right here, he goes for the Hidden Power. And it's going to be either Ice or Fire. Either way, it's going to be able to hit him very hard. And he hung on there. And Pitaya Berry, wow. So it's going to raise his special attack. So this would be an easy KO with most of his moves against the Shaman, plus his speed boost. So now he's faster. And let's see, what is Wild going to do about this? Goes into his Chomp. And Bug Buzz, after that Pitaya Berry boost, it's going to be an easy KO on the Chomp. So goodbye, Chomp. And what does he have left to take this guy out? It's too bad he didn't still have that Metagross with the Bullet Punch. But now, let's see, is he going to be able to live? Air Slash. No flinch, no flinch. Otherwise, this looks like it's going to be it. Oh, and he doesn't flinch and is able to take him out. That close combat and not wanting to risk, I'm assuming Stone Edge is his second move. But again, oof, another Life Orb. So he's going to kill himself even if he just recovered. Goes for the Willow, just I guess to add sort of insult to injury there. And he goes for the Stone Edge, does hit, but it's going to do absolute, wow. That did a pretty decent amount, even after the burn. My God. And let's see, he's going to, Burn's going to take him out. Goes in that Manphy. Alright. Oh, and he got paralyzed, so that Surf's going to be able to just, whoosh. Goodbye, Sableye. And all he has left, what is it, is his Helmet Head. Man. So I would assume a Sucker Punch would take him out, but Wild goes for the Tail Glow, I guess assuming the Sucker Punch. And I don't know, maybe trying to stall him out for the PP as well as wanting to make sure that he'll be able to take him out with that one lucky Surf. He goes for the Psycho Cut. Doesn't fall for that stalling technique, but only 12 left. He goes for the Surf this time, and geez, what was he already out of the Sucker Punch? That was crazy not to go for it. So wow, that was a very close game. I think Wild, oof, and the Manphy comes out, so a very close 1-0. Awesome match, Wild and Crimson Cobra. Thanks for letting me do this guest narration, guys. Definitely come check out myself. Subscribe, Wild, if you haven't already, but I'm assuming you already are if you watch this. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and peace out.